Hello everyone, you're welcome to this class. So we continue from where we stopped in our last video. We are still on algebraic processes. So here we are looking at simplifying expression, which also means simplifying algebraic expressions. Now, in our last video, we've looked at addition and subtraction. So today we are looking at multiplication and division of what algebraic expressions are, algebraic terms. So I've explained what algebraic terms are, the coefficients, variables, and expression. So if you look at this, I'm going to look at these examples to explain it in details. So the first one to solve this solutions. The A, we have 2 multiplied by 3A. So this is a term, this is a term. So we are multiplying them together. So that means 2 times 3 gives us, that is 6A. That is straightforward. Then for B, we have 3P multiplied by 5Q multiplied by 2R. We have 3 terms here, this. So the first thing is that we multiply the numbers together. So 3 times 5, which is 15. 15 times 2, that is what? 30. So that's going to give us 30. Then PQR. PQR. I hope this is very clear. Then for the third one, C, we have 2x squared multiplied by 3xy. So the same thing will apply here. So what this means is that 2 times 3, that is 6. So x squared times x. So the x squared, we want to break x squared down. It means x times x. Then times x. This x squared is this. This x is this. Then times what? 1. So this will then give us 6x, 1, 2, 3. That is s cubed and then y. How this is very clear. Okay. Then for D, we have 12 mn divided by 3 what? M. So we can write this to be 12 mn all over 3m. So m we cancel m. 3 here 1, 3 here what? 4. That gives us a 4n. Right? Then E, we have so you can see this one is under division, this is under multiplication. So E is 20 EF divided by 5F. So this, we can write it as 20 EF all over 5F. So 5 here 1, 5 here 4. So we have F, we cancel F, so it remains 4E. So I hope I'm making sense. Alright, so E, then F. For F, we have 3 over 4 of 6mn. So what of means here is multiplication. That's 3 over 4 times 6mn over 1. To do here is 4, 2 can go here 2, 2 can go here 3. So this will give us 3 times 3, that will be 3, 9 mn all over 2. So we'll leave the answer like this. You can leave the answer like this. I hope that is very clear. Alright. Then we look at the next one here. This is F, then G. 18 PQR squared divided by 6 PQ squared R. So what we're going to do, we are going to break everything down so that we not make mistake. So this is 18 times P times Q times R times R. You can read that one as well. 6 times P times Q times Q times R. So 6 here 1, 6 here 3. P cancels P, Q cancels Q, R cancels R. So what we have left here is 3 R divided by Q divided by Q. So that will be the answer. I hope this is very clear. That is very simple. Then the last one here, H, we have 24x cubed, all right, y squared, then z, divided by 3x y cubed, then z squared. So for this, so what we're going to do the same thing. We can separate this as well. This will give us 24 times x times x times x times y times z. Everything divided by 3 times x times y times y again times z. So 3 here 1, 3 here 8. X cancel x. So y cancel y cancel y, z cancel z. So what we have left here is 8. X times x, that is x squared. Then that's all. So y has gone, z has gone. So it will be divided by, here we have y and then what? Z. So this will become the answer. As you can see, you notice that this is very simple and straightforward. Just follow the process to get the answer correctly. So that is that on this. So the next, we're going to look at substitution in algebraic terms. That is, we want to substitute the value of the variables. You know, the variables are representing numbers. So in that case, the numbers that are represented, we want to substitute so that we can evaluate the expressions. So that's what we're going to look at now. So let me print this. Substitution into expression. That is, what this means is that we want to replace the variables with their values. So you'll be given the values of the variable, so you now put it in that expression to evaluate the value of the expression. Just like we have here. So for example, if a plus 3 is equal to 5, and I told you that, okay, a plus 3, this is an expression, a plus 3. So if a is equal to 2, so what's the value of this expression? That will be 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. So that's what we are saying. So you'll be given the value of the variable, then you now put it, you replace, you substitute. Substitution, as the name implies, you replace. So if, for example, now, if x is equal to 4, y is equal to 3, and z is equal to 2, evaluate the following. So 4y, so z is equal to minus 2, sorry. So evaluate this. So that is, you're going to put the value of y there, put the value of z there, value of x, y, z, x and y. So let's look at that. So the first one, we have 4y plus 3 plus 2z. So this is going to give us 4. 4y means here 4 times y. That's what it means. If you have 4y, it means 4 times y. If it is 3x, it means 3 times or 3 times x. Exactly. So that means 4 times the value of y, and that is 3, multiplied by 3, plus, you can put it in brackets so that you have to differentiate, plus this 3, plus 2 times the z, which is what? Minus 2 times minus 2. Then we can then evaluate. So 4 times 3 is 12, plus 3. So plus 2 times minus 2, plus 2 times minus 2 will give us minus 4. So that means we have 15, 12 plus 3, that's 15, minus 4, and this gives us 11. I hope this is very clear. All right, so then the next number 2, we have 2x, y, z. So which means 2 times x times y times what? Times z. So let's now put the value of the variables. So which is 2 times x, that is 4, times y, that is 3, times z, that is minus 2. So we then multiply everything. Because of this minus, our answer will be negative. So 2 times 4, that is 8. 8 times 3, that is 24. 24 times 2, that is what? 48. The answer is equal to what? Minus 48. I hope this is very clear. So let's look at the last one here under substitution. So we can have as many as possible. So we have 7x divided by 3y. So that is 7 times x, which is 4, divided by 3 times y, which is 3. So 7 times 4 is 28, divided by what? Divided by 9. So 9 in 28, that is 3, with the 1 over 9. So that is the answer. I hope it's very clear. So we can have another one. If you have another one like this, you have 4x squared y divided by z. So you have this. So for you to do this, it's still the same thing. That is 4 times x squared here. What's the value of x? That is 4 squared. Times y, which is 3. Divided by z, that is minus 2. So since what we have there is minus, is 2, is multiplication between the terms. So 2 here 1, 2 here 2. So the minus will affect everything. So that means we have 2 times 16 times 3. So that is 32 times 3, that is 696. So the answer here is equal to minus 96. All this is very clear. So let's look at expanding brackets. It's part of simplification. We want to expand and simplify brackets. So that's the next thing. Expanding brackets. So for this, so what is meant by expanding brackets is very simple. It's like you are using the term you have, you want to remove brackets. You don't want to see bracket there. That's not expansion. You want to remove the brackets. You want to remove all these brackets there. So how do we do that? It's very straightforward. So what it means is that whatever you have outside the brackets that is very close to the brackets will be used to multiply what you have inside the bracket. So for example, you have this. So we have this example. You can see from the word simplify the following. So to solve this solution, so the first one, so we have x plus 2 into brackets y plus z. Now, the term you have beside the bracket here is 2. The term here is what? Is 2. So that means we are using 2 to open this bracket. That is, we are going to use this 2 to multiply all the terms inside the brackets. We are using 2 to multiply all the terms inside the brackets. So that means this x remains as x, this plus remains as plus, then 2 multiplied by y will be 2y, 2 multiplied plus 2 multiplied by plus z, that will be plus 2z. So there's nothing we can do again here. We cannot simplify for that. We cannot add x and 2y together because they are not having the same variable, right? So this x and this is y. So also for what? Z. So that means our answer will remain like this. That's our answer. Then for the second one, so we have 12x minus 2 into bracket 8x minus 3 was 3x. So for this, the same thing will also happen here, but which is quite different from this. This one is plus. The plus will not change anything, any signs we have inside the bracket here. But because of this minus, the sign we have in the bracket will change because we are using minus alongside the 2 to multiply everything we have inside the bracket. So that means this is going to be 12x. So minus 2 multiplied by 8x, that is going to be minus 16x. So minus 2 multiplied by minus 3. So minus multiplied by minus will give us a plus. Then 2 times 3x give us 6x. Please, you have to be very careful with this. So make sure that the negative here affects everything you have here. You can see that the sign before h here is plus, is now what? Minus here. While the sign before this one is minus, it's now what? Plus. Hope I'm making sense. So that is, the next stage is now to collect 9 terms. So that means 12x plus 6x minus 16x. So 12 plus x plus 6x gives us 18x minus 16x. So this will give us what? 2x. How I'm making sense? If this is very clear to you, that is great. Then we go to question number 3. Question 3. which is 6x minus into bracket 7y plus 4x. All right. So what we're going to have here, so if you look at what we have there, the minus, the bracket we have there only has minus beside it, not this 6x. So you are not making use of this x to open it, but we are making use of this minus to open it because it is the minus we have beside the bracket. So what this means is that it is minus 1 that we have here. Hope I'm making sense. So in that case, minus we multiply out everything we have in the bracket. That means all the signs we have in the bracket, we have to change. So that means we're going to have 6x minus 7y minus times plus will be minus 4x. So we can then simplify further by bringing the like terms together. That will be 6x minus 4x minus 7y. So this will give us 2x minus 7y. I hope this is very clear. All right. The last one here is this very long 4m. All right, 4m minus into brackets minus 8n minus 3m, all right, minus 4m plus n, and then plus 5. Don't forget that, don't bother ourselves that this is too much. No, just follow the process. We are going to open this bracket, we are going to open this bracket together. So let's see. So what we're going to use to open this bracket is minus, just like this one, because what we have outside it is minus. So that means we're going to have 4m minus times minus 8n. That gives us plus 8n. Minus times minus 3n. That's going to give us plus 3n. I hope I'm making sense. Then this minus will also open this. Minus 4m. Minus times plus, that is minus n. Plus 5. So the next is to collect like terms. Bring them together. We group. So we bring m and n together. So m, that 4m plus 3m, then minus 4m. Here, plus 8n plus 8n minus n, then plus 5. So this will give us 4m plus 3m, that is 7m, minus 4m, that is going to give us 3m. So simply put, 4m minus 4m is 0. That remains this. So 8n minus n, that gives plus 7n, then plus 5. So this will become the answer. You cannot solve further here. So that is that on algebra. We are done with this. So the next stage, we're going to go into what? Algebraic equations. So we're going to look at it from beginning step by step. So this is the end of this video. We're going to meet in our next class. So bye for now.